Okay, let's have a look at these. We'll call this I1, I2, and we'll call this last one I3. So I1, first of all then, let's have a look at that. We're using 4 strips, so it's 5 ordinates between 0 and 4. So x0 is 0, and we're going along from 0 to 4. And we need 4 strips, so it's a strip 2, 3, 4. So there's the x ordinates then. There's 5 of them. And x4. Then we need the y ordinates. Put in here. y0, put 0 in, we get 1. y1, put 1 in, we get a half, don't we? y2, 2 to the 4 is 8, 2 to the 4 is 16, 1 over 17. y3, 3 to the 4 is 81, so that's 82. And y4, put 4 to the 4 is 256, 257. So I1 then, the first thing, is equal to the distance here, h over 2, which is 1 over 2. The first plus the last, so this one plus that one. So 1 plus 1 over 257, plus 2 lots of everything in between. This one, and this one. Half, plus 1 over 17, plus 1 over 82. Okay, let's tap it out then. We need the calculator. So a half is 0.5 times bracket 1 plus 1 divided by 257 plus 2 times bracket half, which we can write as 0.5, plus 1 over 17 plus 1 over 82. Close that bracket, close the bracket for the whole thing. 1.073 to 3 dp to 3 decimal places. So that's I1 done then. This one now, we're going from 0 to pi over 2. So if we go from 0 to pi over 2, here's 0, then this would be pi over 4, wouldn't it? So what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Divide this by 4, you get pi over 8. So this is 3 pi over 8. And this is pi over 8. So we've got our x0 is 0. x1 is equal to pi over 8. x2, pi over 4. 2 pi over 8 that is. x3 is 3 pi over 8. And x4 is equal to pi over 2. We need our y ordinates. So y0, put 0 in, sine of 0, square root of sine 0 is still 0. Pi over 8 is the square root of sine pi over 8. Then pi over 4 is 1 over root 2. So we'll just write square root of sine pi over 4. And then we've got the square root of sine 3 pi over 8. And then sine pi over 2 is 1, and the square root of 1 is 1. So our I2 then now is equal to the distance over 2. Pi over 8 is the distance, isn't it? It goes up in pi over 8 on our interval. That over 2 is pi over 16. The first plus the last, which is 1, plus 2 times what's in between. Square root of sine. Oh, well, I'll just put the value. I won't write that out because it takes a while. I'll just put y1, y2, y3. That's easy enough because it's all specified here. So that's equal to then, let's do the calculations. Pi over 16 times bracket 1 plus 2 times bracket. Now we've got to put these things in. Square root of sine. We need to be in radians mode. Pi divided by 8 outside the square root. Outside the sine. And outside the square root. Plus square root of, and it's sine pi over 4, isn't it? Sine pi divided by 4 outside the square root, plus sine 3 square root of sine 3 pi over 8, sine 3 times pi divided by 8, close that bracket outside, and then close the bracket for the 2 times and close the bracket. 1.1469, so it's 1.147. That's the 3 decimal places. So now we do our last one then. We're going to do this one here, which looks awkward. It's 0 to pi over 2 now. So it's the same intervals. So I'm going to, now I've done this one, let's just take a fresh grid. I'll copy it and paste it. Because I want to use this, it's the same intervals. So it saves me having to write it all out again. And it's 0 to pi over 2, which was the same as before. But it's this square root now, 4 plus sine squared. So the values will all be different. So let's have a look at that. And these values, of course, will all, the pi over 16 will be the same. Because that's the interval distance. But these values will all, oh no, they won't change. These won't change, but this first and last. So let's just get rid of that, because that will change. So that will be y0 plus y4. 4 plus 2 times. Hope you can read that. And that's the formula then. And we'll tap that in the calculator when we've got the numbers. So y0 then, put 0 in here. Sine 0 is 0. Square root of 4 is 2. So you've got 2. Put in pi over 2 because that's easy as well. And we got sine of pi over 2 is 1. 1 squared is 1. So that's root 5. Now 1, 2, 3. Well, we're going to have to write that. Square root of 4 plus sine squared. Pi over 8. And this is the square root of 4 plus sine squared. Pi over 4. And this is the square root of 4 plus sine squared. 3 pi over 8. That's our values then. So let's tap them in the calculator and see what we get. Pi over 16 times bracket. The first and the last, 2 plus root 5. Put it in. 2 plus the square root of 5. Okay, plus 2 times bracket. Then we got y1, which is here. Square root of 4 plus sine. No, not that. I don't want to do that. No. Sine of pi over 8. Shift pi divided by 8. Close that bracket and then square that value. That's it. That's what we wanted. Plus the square root of 4 plus, and then it was sine squared again. So it's sine pi over 4 this time. Square root outside. That's it. Plus square root of 4 plus sine 3 pi over 8. Close that bracket, square that, and that should be it. Outside the square root, close the bracket for the 2 times, close the bracket. 3.3295, so it's 3.30, isn't it? So it goes 3.30 to 3 decimal places. Well, let's have a look again, sorry at that. 95. So it's 3.330. Get it right in a minute. To 3 decimal places.